Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Jean, and as you can see, I'm sitting next to someone that people say we look a lot alike, and this is my big sister Jasmine, and she is going to be talking about nutrition, facts, and all things keto right after we get into these recipes, snacks and sweets. So I hope you enjoy, but first go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and turn on my post notifications, so let's get into it. Okay, so we are going to start off with the zucchini. I'm just going to cut off the ends. Those are probably the grossest parts to eat. And after you cut off the ends, you're going to cut to your liking, any size you want. I'm going to do about a half an inch in size. And so let's go ahead and just cut up this whole thing and get it ready to start cooking. After you have it all cut up, you can either decide to cut another one so you have some to save. But for my family, this will last us about a week. The zucchini is going to go onto just a simple baking sheet after you spray it with Pam. Some people don't spray it, but I choose to. It makes my life a lot easier. So you're going to go ahead and spread these out just so they have enough room on the sheet. I'm going to go ahead and use fresh Parmesan cheese that I picked up at the store. So per serving is about half a cup. So altogether we are not using that many carbs. Go ahead and stick it in the oven. Again, we have it at 350 and we are going to be cooking it for about 8 minutes. Or if you want it a little bit crunchy, push it to 11. Once they are all done, I'm going to go ahead and put them on a drying rack just to let them harden a little bit so they will have more of a chip texture. And then we're going to go ahead and use the same exact pan for our next snack. So going in with the cheese, it has 0 grams of carbs, but it does have 1.5 net grams of fat, which is what we would want to pay attention to when you don't have carbs. I go ahead and place them in just a circular blob on the sheet before sticking it in the oven. Again, you can make as many as you want. You can add as much cheese as you want, make them big, make them small. Once you stick it in the oven, we're going to go ahead and set it for 8 minutes. 7 minutes, and then this is what they should come out to look like. They definitely are very crunchy. If you want them more crunchy, go ahead and kick up the time or the temperature. If you want them to be soft, go ahead and cook them for only about 5 minutes. Next, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into our sweets. This is for the cheesecake. So as you can see, I have 16 ounces, which is 2 8-ounce cream cheese, heavy cream vanilla extract, and a sugar-free white chocolate that I got at the World Market. The best thing to do with the cream cheese, if you know you're going to be making this, go ahead and sit it out all night, or you can stick it in the microwave in a bowl for about 20 seconds at a time just to get it to the right consistency. Again, this is no bake, so it's going to be a little bit off on the texture compared to a normal cheesecake. Once we go ahead and give it a good mix, it should be very creamy with just a little bit of chunks still left in it before we go ahead and add the rest of the recipe. Once it's mixing, we're going to go ahead and add vanilla extract just for some flavor. There is a pumpkin cheesecake recipe that is on keto if anyone's interested. Again, we're only adding about a teaspoon, which is the cap size. And then you're going to go ahead and turn on the mixer. Adding heavy cream and making it a full fat recipe makes this diet so much better. We're going to be adding 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream to the cream cheese and the vanilla extract. Going in next with the sugar-free white chocolate. This has absolutely no carbs in here. No sugar, no carbs, my absolute favorite, and it tastes just like white chocolate. You can add any flavoring you would like, but remember, watch out for that sugar intake along with your carbs. I only stir mine on high for about 3 to 5 minutes. And to me, that gives me a perfect consistency. And make sure you're going to head and go and stir it all up, because if you don't, you're going to leave stuff at the bottom and then you're going to have straight up cream cheese. And I don't think that's very tasty. Again, keto cuts out all of your fruit due to the sugar intake. So you can have about just a half a cup of any fruit you'd like, and I chose strawberries. I'm going to go ahead and stick the cheesecake right on top and go ahead and eat it. Again, this cheesecake recipe is good for about 5 days in your fridge. After that, the texture just isn't the same.
Hi guys, I'm the sister. I'm Jasmine, and Ashley asked me to come on to talk about the keto diet and how it works well with my physical activity, because I'm very athletic, I guess you could say. I go to the gym every day. I coach high school wrestling for the women's team, and then I'm also a little junior Pee-wee's cheerleading coach, so I tend to stay pretty active. Talking about the keto diet, Ashley asked me to come on and just talk about how much you should be eating and how that works out with your working out and the benefits and how it kind of fit into my life. So, first things, nutrition. The keto diet, you want to reach ketosis. That is the ultimate goal. And by doing that, it depends really on who you are. And I know that sucks because everyone wants like that straight answer. How can I do it? Give me your secrets. How can I get thin? How can I get fit? And there's really no secret. Some people it takes 2 days to reach ketosis. Some people it takes 7. I know my boyfriend just said that it takes him about 20 days to reach ketosis. So it really just depends. I feel like it took me about 5 to 6 days, and then I got the keto flu. Not that you will. My mom and Ashley are still doing keto, and they are absolutely fine. They feel really energetic, and they feel amazing, and they're living their life, and they're seeing results, and they absolutely love it. So I'm super proud of them. But the keto diet, in order to reach that ketosis, you want to keep your fats really high in your food. So make sure you're always checking that nutrition fact list on the back of like everything. Or you could use MyFitnessPal, or I use, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. Hold up, I have it right here. It's called LifeSum. It's an app, and I really like it. It's a little more girly looking, so it fits me perfectly. But you can use those too, and they'll definitely help you out on counting those macros. Keep your fats high. You want to keep your protein a little bit adequate, right in between, and obviously no carbs and no sugar. If you do, try not to go over, everything has carbs in it, so there's no way you're going to reach 0 carbs. Everything, vegetables have carbs, cheese has like less than a gram of carbs. I'm trying to think, cream cheese, like they're all low carbs and really high fats, but I'm telling you right now, there's no way to reach 0 grams of carbs. So what you want to do is you want to keep your carb count around 20 grams to 50 grams a day, depending on obviously what you're doing, what your meal plans are. So for me, keto started out really good. I really enjoyed doing it, and I saw results within those 5 to 6 days. I was feeling really skinny, and I was still getting a good pump at the gym. But I feel like after that, I started to get really fatigued. I got like the keto flu is what they call it. But, it's not for me. It's not for me. But it's okay. I tried it out. We got to try new things in life. So, I'm going to just check that off my little fitness checklist. Tried keto. Personally, I'm going to try carb cycling on this next round just so I can slim down. I have some fat stored in areas that I don't necessarily want, primarily on my legs. So, I got to get rid of that somehow. Keto is really good. There's a lot of good things that you can make on keto. The one thing that I would say, you're going to enjoy keto a lot more if you have a little bit more time. And I only say that because the good stuff, like chips, you gotta make. And if you're running like on a little bit of time because you do a little bit too much, you're not gonna be able to make that good stuff. You're gonna be stick with like what I had to eat, chicken and veggies, same thing every single day, where it gets kind of exhausting. You're not gonna enjoy something unless it has that variety aspect to it. And so if you don't have a lot of time, I would try to like really dial down and prep at night if you have to, but I was a little too lazy. I didn't want to do that. I just ate my chicken and veggies. But right now, Ashley just made, I know she made a keto cheesecake, and I'm so excited to try it out after this. And she also made chips, which is just straight out of cheese. You just drizzle the cheese on there, bake it, and you got some cheese chips. So I'm actually really excited to eat that because, I'm a little hungry. I just got back from the gym, so your girl needs to eat. She has me filming when I could be eating, but that's okay. I'll help her out. But, okay, anyways, for keto with me, like I said, I got really fatigued, and I think it's just because, I work out a little bit, and my body doesn't shift to new diets as easy as I want it to. So, shifting from eating high carbs to no carbs or a little bit of carbs was like a killer for me. It's hard. Like everyone thinks like 20 to 50 grams is a lot of carbs, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a lot of carbs. You go from anywhere like 150 and up a day to 20 and you feel super depleted. But, like I said, Ashley and my mom, they feel great and they love the results they're seeing. For me, I'm going to try something new. And maybe if Ashley brings me back on, I will talk to you about how carb cycling goes. So that is the keto, like I said. It is pretty good. It made me feel good, and then it made me feel really tired. I needed a cheat meal. But it is good. I definitely recommend it. Like I said, the biggest benefit of keto is that you lose a lot of weight really fast. And if you want more information on the keto, I definitely read an article on the Diet Doctor, and I learned a lot more about keto because I went in really uneducated, looked up that website, read a little bit, and was ready. So I would definitely check out the Diet Doctor online. You can just type it into Google, and they will square you up. There's even recipes and meals on there that you can look up. And there's a 2-week challenge keto diet. If you're just kind of testing the waters, you want to see how keto is, how you handle keto, I would try that 2-week challenge. I didn't personally do the 2-week challenge because all those recipes like had fish in it, and it's a no for me. Your girl does not eat no fish. So that was a no. So I went ahead and made my own, and I made sure to pay attention and count my macros every day so that I was still on track of that 20 to 50 grams a day of carbs. So that is how it is. So if you have any questions, go ahead and just write them down there. Ashley will let me know, and I will go ahead and answer them for you. Thanks for listening. Oh, before I go, I want to give a shout out to Gymshark. I love Gymshark. I have like only 3 things because I just opened up to them, but I'm telling you, I've never had such comfortable clothes at the gym. So if you're looking for like squat proof pants and like movable shirts so you can get a really good pump, definitely do Gymshark.